Hey guys, welcome to another PSN sale video. So this is for Tuesday, March 15th, and it's going to be the Naughty Dog sale. So let's get into this. So the first game we have here is called Klaus, and from what I can gather about the game, it's developed by somebody named Lacosa Entertainment, and basically the character has no memory. You have to explore and slowly get your memory back. And the gimmick is the player's an actual character, and the character you play as knows you're controlling him. You can gain new abilities, and basically it's like a platformer in the same vein as Stealth Inc. And from what I read, the reviews are pretty great. Right now, it's $9.99 Canadian. Keep in mind all these prices are going to be Canadian, so it's marked down from $19.99. And yeah, so it says here, Klaus is a precision-based puzzle platformer with a self-aware narrative and unique PS4 touchpad-based controls. Features 6 worlds, 34 levels, 100 plus rooms. So yeah, judging by the reviews, this game is actually really good, and I would probably recommend it. I might buy it myself to try it out, and if I do, I will definitely make a video about it. So let's continue on here. Um, Battlefield Hardline, we got a bunch of add-ons, which I wasn't a huge fan of Battlefield Hardline. And then the actual game itself is on sale, the premium version. It's $37.49 Canadian. Um, I probably wouldn't get it, but if you're a Battlefield fan, you already know what to expect. Okay, so TEMBO the Badass Elephant. So this game was developed by Game Freak and published by Sega. The game was also released on PC and Xbox One. It's a 2D platformer side-scrolling game. You control an elephant that smashes through things with different abilities. There's also a demo to try before you buy it. So there's really not much to say it. I mean, you can just download the demo and try it for yourself. Um, I downloaded the demo and it's actually a little it's a little hard, but it's definitely fun. For $5.99, I might pick it up, especially since it's marked down from $14.99. That's a pretty big cut. But this is what the game looks like. It's got a pretty good art style. It kind of looks like a comic. All right, so that's Tembo the elephant, badass elephant. Can't forget the badass. So The Last of Us. This is what I'm excited about. I already bought The Last of Us remastered on PS4. But man, this is one of my favorite games of all time. If you haven't played this game by now, I don't know why you wouldn't have. But if for some reason you haven't, I would definitely pick this up. It's $21.99 Canadian. I think it's probably like $19.99 American. Um, but man, this game is amazing, and the remastered version comes with all the DLC. The what's it called? The Left Behind DLC. So yeah, it's definitely worth it, and definitely recommend picking that up. I think yeah, it also has a photo mode in it, which is fun. I spent a lot of time making photos in that game, and then all the DLC is on sale too. More DLC. Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection. I am going to buy this. I've been waiting for this to go on sale, and I'm definitely buying it. It's in my cart right now. It's $37.49 Canadian. It comes with all 3 Uncharted games. It doesn't come with the multiplayer aspect, which honestly I'm happy about, because the only reason I never platinumed any of the Uncharted games on PS3 is because of the multiplayer trophies. So the fact that I can platinum these games and I don't have to worry about that is great. And the graphic upgrade is definitely noticeable. Again, you can download a demo to try it out for yourself. Alright, so next up we got Demon Souls. Everybody knows what Demon Souls is by now. It's one of the hardest games ever made, and it's a ton of fun. It was free on PlayStation Plus at some point, and that's why I have it. But I honestly I've never played. Well, I've played it, but I never really got into Demon Souls. It was Dark Souls that I started getting into, and then Bloodborne. But Demon Souls, I never really put much time into, so I can't really say too much. But it's such a classic game by now, most people know what it is. Um, Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. This is on PS3, and it's only $1.59. I love this game. I bought the Vita collection, and it's not amazing. Like, it's not an amazing port, but it's definitely a good game. And the Precursor Legacy is one of my favorite platformer games. I used to love that game when I was younger, and I used to try to collect all the precursors and everything. It's just a really fun game. For $1.59, yeah, definitely I would get that. But honestly, I would just spring for the collection and get all of the games. Next we got The Last of Us on PS3. It's only $5.99. Again, if you haven't played The Last of Us, definitely pick it up. And if you only have a PS3, then buy that version. Again, all the DLC is on sale. More DLC. Then we got the separate Uncharted games on PS3 for sale. Those are all worth it. They're all under $5, which is amazing. And then we got Jak and Daxter Collection on PS Vita. It's only $8, $8.09 Canadian. And like I said, this is a really good game. I play it all the time on my Vita. The camera is a little wonky, and the controls are okay, but it's definitely fun, and it's definitely worth $8. So I would recommend that for sure. And lastly, actually no, now we got Super Blast Deluxe. So I didn't know much about this game, so I had to actually look it up. But from what I can gather, it was originally a mobile game called Tap and Blast, and this is the definitive edition by Raptus Games. The original mobile game had over 60 levels. So basically, it's if you played Donkey Kong Country, this game will seem a little familiar because basically it's the barrel part where you jump in a barrel and you have to time it properly to jump on the next one, and that's the whole game basically. So the difference in this game is, so it still has 60 levels. Unlock friends to help you on your quest and train on the lost arts of Chilomancy to expand your blasting abilities. Yeah, so I don't know. All this is fluff. Basically, it's just Donkey Kong Country, and you blast through barrels, and you have to time it properly. And I heard the game can get pretty hard. So yeah, see, there's the barrel. It'll be going up and down, and then you have to shoot it at the right time to get into the other barrel, blah, 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 blah. For $6.29, I don't know. It seems a little high, especially since it was a mobile game. But I did read on some YouTube comments that the developer put a ton of work into it, basically remaking the game with different models and stuff. So I guess it's worth it. I might pick it up because it sounds like a fun time waster. And if I do, again, I'll make a video. So lastly, we have Legends of Heroes Trails in the Sky SC. So the SC stands for Second Chapter, and it's a JRPG developed by, I'm probably going to butcher this, but Nihon Falcon. JRPGs are not my thing, so I looked up a bunch of info about it. So basically, this is the second game of 3 in the Trails. I don't know if it's Trails or, yeah, Trails in the Sky sub-series of the Legend of Heroes series. It's basically like every other JRPG with turn-based battles. The game's story is a direct sequel to the first chapter, and the story picking up directly after the first entry's ending. So, like I said, this is the second game in the series, so I don't really recommend buying this unless you've played the first. And if you have played the first, then you pretty much know what to expect. So there's not much to say about that. And it's marked down, what is that, $10. So yeah, I mean, if you like JRPGs and you like this series, definitely go ahead and get it. But I don't know anything about it. And sadly, that is everything on sale this week. Pretty disappointing. I mean, I was hoping that there would be some PS1 classics on sale. But I guess it's understandable because I don't think Naughty Dog has the rights to Crash Bandicoot anymore. But while we're on the subject here, let's look at this week's new games. So if we go into new this week, there's a few new games out this week actually. Let's go for PS4 and Vita. I'm sorry if you guys only have a PS3, but I don't really review PS3 stuff anymore because I'm over it. It's done. So yeah, sorry about that. So let's go ahead and talk about the PS4 and PS Vita stuff. So Grand Theft Auto 5. So UFC 2 has come out today. Um, I have UFC 1. It's a really fun game. I don't think I'm going to get part 2 unless it comes down in price because I bought the first one for like 10 bucks. Paragon, I have no idea what it is, but I did download the game, so I'll have a video up maybe later today, maybe tomorrow of it, so you can check that out. Hitman, I bought the game. I didn't buy the full experience yet, but I'm probably going to. I did buy the intro pack, and I have already put videos up online, so you can check those out. Paragon, Powell Lacrosse 16. I'm really surprised to see a lacrosse game. um, I might be wrong in saying this, but is this the first lacrosse game? This is definitely the first one on PS4 anyway. So yeah, it's lacrosse. I don't know anything about lacrosse. I'm not much of a sports guy, so but yeah, it's $49.99. Quite expensive if you ask me. Then we got Samurai Warriors 4 Empires. So is this like kind of like Dynasty Warriors, just with samurais? I think that's what it is. The latest title in the acclaimed Empires series is here, bringing together the fast-paced action of the Warriors series and territorial expansion strategy. So yeah, this isn't my kind of game, so I don't really know much about these kind of games. But if you're a fan of the series, I'm sure you already know that it's coming out. Then we got some more Japanese stuff. I'm really sad that the Vita has basically just, now it's just a Japanese RPG machine and an indie machine. There's no new games coming out for it that are, you know, any like AAA type games. None of those are coming out anymore. It's basically dead, which really sucks. But it is what it is. Salt and Sanctuary. I actually had no idea what this was until today when I saw that it came on sale, and I checked it out, and it looks really friggin' awesome. I think I might buy it actually. It's basically Dark Souls 2D version, and from what I read, this entire game is made by only two people, a husband and a wife, and there's tons of depth in this game. I heard there's like over 20 bosses and all kinds of stuff. 600 weapons, armor pieces, spells, blah 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 blah. So yeah, I mean, these are the people that did the Dishwasher. I remember that game. That game was awesome. I think it was on Xbox. That was a good damn game. Well, anyway, so yeah, I might pick this up, and if I do, again, obviously you'll see a video of it. But yeah, if you like Dark Souls and Demon Souls and all that, definitely check this out. I did hear that it's coming on Vita, so it's not on Vita now. It's just a PS4 exclusive right now. But I think it's also coming to PC later. But PS4 is first. So next we got Battlefield Hardline Betrayal DLC. Then we got Sheltered. I looked this up too. This is basically a more realistic version of Fallout Shelter. You're in a post-apocalyptic world, and you have to basically manage the shelter, and you have to survive. It looks pretty cool, but I mean, I'm really disappointed that it's not coming on Vita. I read that they had no plans to bring it on Vita, which this game would be perfect for Vita. I don't really consider it as a PS4 game. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'm just narrow-minded, but these kind of games I don't like playing on my PS4. I'd rather play these kind of games on my Vita. But it's $11.99, so maybe I'll check it out. I'll check out some more videos and see what it's like. Then we got an add-on for Arslan. I don't know what that is. Dre, I think this came out last week, actually, not this week, but I could be wrong on that. From what I've seen of this game, it's a puzzle game, a co-op puzzle game, and you have to like move blocks and stuff. It looked okay, but I mean, it looks really expensive. I heard it was also a mobile game, and I have no idea why they charged so much. So moving on, we got some more Japanese stuff. Arcade Archives, Bobble. I used to love this game when I was a kid. $7.99 seems quite expensive though. I don't know. I think that game should be like $2.50 maybe $3. But if you don't know what Bobble is by now, then you don't really care about it. Tetrabot and Co. So I didn't know what this was either, and I looked it up, and it's basically a puzzle type game with a robot. And if the page would load, there we go. So Tetrabot is the world's most popular and reliable robot, but he's not perfect. That's why I, Maya, have built him a microscopic little brother, Psychobot. Help me guide Psy through Tetrabot's cogs and circuits. By swallowing blocks of matter and spitting them out, we can repair anything. So yeah, basically, he just kind of runs around the world, I guess, which is his brother, and he has to, navigate through the puzzles. Again, it reminds me a little bit of Stealth Inc., but you float around instead of run around. And then we got, let's see, UFC DLC, Rock Band DLC, more DLC. Is that Mike Tyson? Oh, crazy. Commando Pilot. Then we got some themes here. I'm really disappointed that PS4 let the themes and avatars get as out of hand as they did with PS3. I was kind of hoping they would dial them down a little bit, but there's a lot of junk and crap themes. The PS3, it's just really hard to navigate through them all to find the good ones, and some of them don't have like previews and stuff, so they just expect you to buy the thing without, checking it out first. They really need to figure that whole thing out, because the themes that I've seen on PS4 have great potential, but there's just really cheap ones too, and it's hard to decipher which ones are cheap and which ones aren't. So yeah, that's basically it. I mean, there's a bunch more DLC and stuff, but I covered all the actual games releasing today. These are all the UFC DLCs, and then we got some more themes and more DLC avatars. More avatars. And we got a Life is Strange Share Factory theme. More DLC. Paragon. And then we got a Ratchet and Clank promo theme. I have downloaded this, but I have not tried it yet, so I don't know what it looks like. But it's free, so I mean, check it out. If you don't like it, you can always delete it. I love Ratchet and Clank, and I cannot wait for the game to come out. I will definitely be doing a full walkthrough of that game. And then we got TEMBO, the Badass Elephant theme. And that's it, guys. So that was the PSN sale and the new games for PSN for March 15th. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really hope that next week's sale is better. I did hear that it's going to be a Call of Duty sale, which I'm not too happy about because, I mean, it's Call of Duty. But, you know, if you're a fan, I'm sure you'll enjoy that. But these franchise sales, I'm not really digging because, you know, I like the sales where there's more random stuff. But if it's a franchise sale, you know, chances are you have most of those games already anyway because they're all AAA type games like Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or, you know, Uncharted or whatever. Most people have these games already. You know, thankfully I don't have Uncharted, which is great. I'm going to buy it. But most people already do. So I hope that they really step up their game in the sales department because lately they've been lacking. But anyway, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.